friends! Welcome to my channel. My name is Sid and this is Cydney Reads. This year, I'm planning to do a book buying ban, which means I'm not going to buy any books for an entire year.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
And in this video, I want to talk to you about my thought process and why I'm going to be doing a book buying ban. So if you're someone who is also thinking of doing this, maybe your New Year's resolution is to buy less books, this may be helpful to you. I ask myself two questions. Why do I buy books and why do I want to stop buying books for a year? So let's answer the first question first. So why do I buy books? Last year, I was buying books because I just came back from this huge reading slump and I wasn't able to read for about 2 years. I was rediscovering my love for reading, and so I want to rebuild my collection. I got rid of some books that I don't want to read anymore, and so I was buying a lot of books so I could have a new collection, a bunch of books that I feel I would like, and some books that are recommended to me. Another reason why I was buying books is because I just joined the book community, the online book communities, which is on Facebook, Bookstagram, Twitter, and of course BookTube. I started my first channel doing book hauls and just talking about books, and so I felt the need to buy books so I can have something to show you in the videos or just books that I want to talk about in my videos. And of course, when you join the book community, you would want to read every book that is recommended to you. You would want to join in on the fun and see what everyone else is reading, and you would want those books in your collection. And I have to admit, I experienced that. I've had some bookshelf envy. I would see all these creators with their huge bookshelves and I would just want to buy every book on their shelf. Now, every time that I get to go out, every time that I would go to the groceries and stuff like that, I would go to the bookstore and I would buy a lot of books. And reason number 3 why I was buying books is because I was really stressed out last year. This is actually one of my bad habits. When I'm stressed, I tend to want to go shopping and just buy stuff. I realized I cannot do that because first of all, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. So now let's move on to question number 2, which is, why do I want to stop buying books for an entire year? The first reason is because I want to be smarter about how I spend my money. And I'm always someone who wants to be mindful on how I spend my money. I know I have bad spending habits, especially when I'm stressed, but I always want to check on myself. And I feel like spending a lot of money on books that I don't have any interest in reading is such a waste, especially in the middle of a pandemic, because I could use that money in a lot of things. We are currently living in a world where everything is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen next, and it's very important to be smarter about how you spend your money, because you never know what's gonna happen. There might be a lot of emergencies this year, you never know. Another reason why I want to do this book buying ban is because I want to get through my TBR, my physical TBR, because at some point you have to stop buying books and start reading them, right? I always tell myself that buying books and reading books are 2 different hobbies that I just happen to have, you know? But I realized that I'm just using that as an excuse. I love buying books. I do see it as a hobby. However, it's a very expensive hobby. Books cost money that I work hard for, and I feel like I owe it to myself to be smarter on how I spend it. And buying books when you already have piles and piles of unread books is not a smart way to do it. So instead of buying more books, this year I want to make it as my responsibility to read the books I already have and actually try to read most of my physical TBR. I know it will be a challenge because I now have quite a lot of books that I haven't read yet, and I'm planning on showing you my unread books in my next video, but like, I want to do it. I want to make it my goal this year to actually get through my TBR, because there are a lot of books in my TBR pile that I'm actually pretty excited about, and I feel like buying more books would be a disrespect to the books that I already have. So yeah, instead of unhauling books right away, I'm planning to actually give them a chance, and if I don't like them, then at the end of the year I would want to get rid of them and do like an unhaul, but at least, you know, I gave them a chance. And the third reason why I'm going to do a book buying ban is because I want to declutter. And as you can see, I only have this shelf and I'm running out of shelf space, so I need to like unhaul some of my books. However, as I've said, I want to read most of them before I get rid of them. So I'm also trying to be more minimalistic. I've always wanted to be a minimalist. That's like my goal in life. But how can I be a minimalist if I can't even manage my books, you know? At the end of the year, once I've made a huge dent on my physical TBR, I'm planning to do an unhaul, a huge unhaul. Hopefully I can do it. Probably I would give the books away or barter them once I read them and I didn't like them. Let's just see. But like, I'm so excited to do an unhaul, to be honest. That's it, guys. Hopefully I can make it until the end of the year without buying books. It's only like 2 weeks into the year and I'm already kind of tempted to buy a book. So I will do my best. And I also want to know what you think about book buying bans. Are you planning to do a book buying ban anytime soon? Have you ever done it in the past? And what is your experience? So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to me. And see you guys again in my next video. Bye!